When I start with a new Captivate project, I actually don't use any of their fancy templates or whatever. I tend to be, I like to create my own template. Now, I have a title slide. Here's my, this is a slide over here in Captivate, and this is shown on the film strip. So if you can't find your film strip, you might go to the Windows section and make sure that you can see the film strip. The first slide I make into kind of like, here's where you are, here's a table of contents, and I use the exact same slide in all my lectures, and that's just because I have not had enough time yet to take advantage of all the awesome things that Captivate can do. Someday it would be fantastic to do some other stuff, like have an awesome picture for the specific lecture video that you're recording that day or whatever. There's lots of things about Captivate that I'm not using fully. So the way I do it is I set up my lecture plan, which I have down here in this little word processing document. These are the things that I want to talk about. I have lecture notes that are my lecture notes. Can you see those? Because, you know, that way I know what I need to say. And then I'm going to, the way Captivate 8 works is you insert a new slide. And when you insert the new slide, you've got all sorts of options. Dude, you can enter a quiz slide. Like, this is my dream someday, to insert quiz slides, question slides into my, in between all my little video lecture pieces someday. You can do a software simulation. You can't actually do a software simulation of the software you're using to record the software simulation, which is why I'm using 2 versions of Captivate to carry out this incredibly complex task. But what I do is do the video demo. And when I say I'm going to insert a new video demo slide, this is the box that comes up for me. It says, dude, where do you want to put this? I'm like, dog pound. Throw it in after the homepage slide. Huh? And then I say, okay. And then that's not what I want to see. Oh, that is what I want to see, because look. What you want to see is that you now have a red box. Do you see my red box right here? I can actually grab this box and move it. And when I'm getting ready, I made the box really small so that you could still see my face over here. But we're actually going to record. We're going to use Captivate, the other version, to record another little red box. Dude, I've got 2 red boxes. You can't see the other red box because it's outlining what you do see in the lecture video. What's going to be captured in your lecture video, or the one that we're like creating right now, is what's inside the red box. So I literally pull whatever I want inside that box. One of the things that I always want is my face. I want my face in that video. So look at this. Now take a deep breath and don't get scared. This is my webcam. This is my webcam software, and so it's on my desktop, and I just shove it up in the corner, and then I cover it with stuff so that you guys can't see all the things that are in my office. Like, oh, you can't see that stuff. It's outside of the red box. But this is like what is going to be captured in the video is this part of my webcam. I also throw in, so I'm going to make that go away now. I have to make sure that my, whatever that thing is still in view. And then anything else that I want to go on top of it. Now, I have this little thing here. This is Adobe Illustrator, and I use Adobe Illustrator as my, what's it called? Like, it's my whiteboard. I could open up PowerPoint and put PowerPoint in that zone. I've already showed you the internet, and I can put the internet in that zone. Adobe Illustrator is what I use with this bad boy. This is just a tablet, a Wacom tablet, and I don't have much, well, you'll see my lovely handwriting over here, because I can actually write on the Wacom tablet using the pen tool in Illustrator, and I can tell you, I love you, so that you don't ever forget that very important fact. Now, back to where we were. We aren't even recording a video lecture yet, because you can see this right here. I need to hit the record button. I stick it on video demo. It seems to work for me. I have a Snowball microphone that I've plugged in here, and so I like to use that as opposed to my webcam microphone because it just sounds better. The first time that I use the microphone, I have to work with the settings to calibrate it, but it pops up automatically and asks you to do it to make sure you have good sound. I know like what sound I need to have, and then I push record. Okay, and then you have like 3, 2, 1, and it's go time. And now what is being recorded is literally everything inside this red box. So now I really can like draw you a picture. You can see that I can change the color of my pen. I like drawing hearts or flowers because that's fun. And then, sure, when you're done, you've said everything you want to say. Now, I probably should tell you straight up and down on the reel, I don't edit my lecture videos, and anybody who's watched any of them knows that. But if you haven't watched my lecture videos, then you might be like, dude, she should probably edit some of this. I don't. You can. I don't even know how. I don't want to know how, because honestly, I would never publish anything if I edited it. And like I said, once you start watching any of my videos, you will know that that is a true statement. You got to get that red box to go away. How do you, like, dude, really? I can't move the red box. I'm recording like on 3 different levels right now. So I have to go down to Captivate, the little icon down in my taskbar down there, and I wish I could show it to you, but I can't. And I click on it, and then it processes the video that you and I just made together. Now, it takes however long it's going to take, and then look who comes back. You know this guy. We'll just scoot it on over so that we can see. Lo and behold, inside that little red box, everything got captured. And I can push play. There's some toolbars down out of your line of sight, and you can just push play. I can also just push the space bar and watch. And it's go time. And now what is being recorded is literally everything inside this red box. Okay, so now you have a lecture. You're like, that was awesome, because you don't edit, because it would take a million years, and you're already fantastic as it is. I mean, do your students ever get an edited version of your lecture on a face-to-face class? No, they do not. So then you're going to add another video demo. I will not, because I'm sure that seeing one is enough. But I end up, I mean, we're going to have like 5 of them total in my whatever. You'll end up with a bunch of these things. And the next question is, okay, once you have them all, what do we do with them? All right, I'll come back and answer that question in a second.